What's up guys, and welcome to a brand new video. This time we are going to dive into our last week of MFL activity and some of our progress. This is something that I'm going to be doing on every Monday, which is convenient because that's my day off. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to see how our players did progression wise, see where we can evaluate a little bit and maybe improve on some parts, and also see how obviously our club did in the previous week. Um, Obviously, last time out it was a big one because we had like 3 weeks to discuss in one video. This time it should be a little bit shorter, so yeah, I won't keep you guys that long. Before we get into it, please do leave a like on the video and subscribe subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And let's just get into it. Okay, so this is our agency at the moment. As you can see, I have one player up for sale, which is our best player. I put him up for, $100. Maybe someone sends a DM seeing if he can negotiate a little bit. He has just progressed a lot this season, a +3 already in overall, which it's good and has been a bright spot in that department for us. It's weird because he plays in fucking Spark, so it's a nice surprise to see him progress that well. Also, we did have our first tier break today, actually, which was Fonseca. We started the season off with him at a 63, and well, now he has broken the tier into the uncommons at 65. He is still only 26, so we can keep going with him for a few more years, or actually a few more months, few more seasons, if you know what I mean. And besides them, I mean, there has been some progression, just not that much. I mean, for the season, we're looking at 2+3s, 2+2s, then some +1s, but we also still have players that haven't progressed at all. Like, also no attributes, nothing. And for Corti and Newman, on one end I get it because they're playing in Spark. On the other hand, if Schmidt can progress in this way, why can't they even get an attribute, Also, Becerra and Webster have been stuck in tier jail since the start of the season. They have been minted like this, so it could be that they only need like one attribute to break the tier, but they're both playing in ice, so I kind of expected them to have broken the tier by now, and it's kind of annoying that they haven't yet. But who knows? Who knows? It could happen. It could happen for during the last full week of the season, which is what we're headed into at this point. Also, I kind of fucked it with Paek because he is from one of my starter packs, and I thought he would be playing a lot this season. But I ended up buying an entire new midfield, so he has been sitting on the bench mostly, so that's kind of annoying. And then Alan is enjoying his loan spell at the academy there. I might, if I'm not using him in our own academy next season, which we are going to be getting, I might just loan him out to this dude again if he wants it. Because he has been playing a lot. He has been getting some nice progression. He's only 18, so I mean it's going well like this. It's going well. But I don't know what to do with Schmidt. Do I actually sell him at the end of the season if the right price comes along? That is, or do I just keep him? I'm kind of leaning towards selling him because I can get like 4 or 5 players for that kind of money who are kind of decent. But we'll see. We'll see what we can get for him. So that's the progression side of things. If we filter it for like the last 7 days, it, I mean, to me, it looks kind of bleak if I'm gonna be completely honest. Did Cabello just get one or no? He's +2 already, so that's nice. That's good. So we did get some, but nothing crazy really. So yeah, that is it for the progression side of things. Now it's time for the gameplay, because at the end of last week I believe we were either top of the table, or we were tied on points and second on goal difference. And when we ended that video, which was recorded like last Monday, like exactly a week ago. On that day, we were playing Boys and Bern, who are our title rivals, and we'll just go through our results. And I'm gonna start with the most recent game because I kind of want to build up to the result against Boys and Bern. This was the game from last night where we played Basildon. We did very well, 4-0. And honestly, like 4-0, we do usually outperform our XG, but we don't score like insane amounts of goals. The strength of this team is that we don't concede a lot. We did rotate a little bit here and there. For example, Cáceres played instead of Parodi. Parodi, who is still in the race for the Golden Glove. We'll double check later, but I believe he's still second in the Golden Glove race. Newman with 4 goals here is insane. He is our top scorer by far. But yeah, this was possession wise not that great, but if we look at ratings, we do have a big advantage. He did rotate a lot, I believe, so that was an advantage for us. Day before that, Bodo Banshees, one of the early front runners, but they have kind of fell off a little bit. So we did beat them 5-0. Also here, I believe, still rating wise, yeah. I mean, a lot of people seem to be rotating against us these days. Also, we did go with pretty much our starting 11, our first 11, our best 11, except for Paek, who did play, got an assist as well. So when he plays, he actually does really well, but I just think he hasn't had enough minutes yet. Um, our new loanee Gerard, who we got from Lex during the mid-season window, who we also already put in tier jail for. But he has been a great addition. He has helped us in a few games. Also in the cup, which we will get to in a bit. Um, so yeah, Bodo Bench is 5-0. That was just it. Then Dash. This was a very, yeah, this was a nail biter, a butt clencher. Because I thought we were gonna be giving up points. We did score the late one, 90th minute. Menno Wijnen scored. We did rotate here a lot, pretty much the entire team. From the starting 11, I believe it's just Cabello, Parodi, and then I do kind of include Thibaut in that as well, and Torres. The rest was just rotated. No Corti, no Schmidt, no Isawi, no Newman, no nothing, no Bouwmeester as well. But thankfully we pulled through. I mean, he has crazy good tactics, I guess, because I mean he plays with 40 rated in defense. But it maybe wasn't our game to win if we look at the XG as well. But Parodi with some good saves in this one. So yeah, let's see. Then we move to the game before that against Laval Academy, also a 3-0. Like I said, we don't concede a lot, so the fact that we conceded 2 against Dash was kind of annoying. We played this with our best 11, and it was just a solid game, really. Nothing much to comment on it. XG again of 2.1. We scored 3, so that's good. Still a lot of shots off target as well, but that's I have them set to shoot more often, so they will try some long shots here and there as well, which is why the XG is only 2.1 with a total of 16 shots. So I mean, it's fine, I guess. So that's the game against Laval Academy. Then against Steinfort, who is pretty much bottom of the league, I want to say. Also playing a 5-back, we win 4-0. They pretty much don't have anything going on at that game. Bouwmeester again with 2 goals, who has also been, I don't want to say a revelation because I knew he was going to be very decent, being 19 years old. And already, what was he when I got him? 60 or 61? I think 61. Um, so yeah, that is someone that we're gonna be enjoying for a long time. Stensrud is also, but also Stensrud was our other loanee at the mid-season transfer window. He slid into the starting 11 perfectly. But as you can see already, 3.56 XG, shot 20 shots, pretty much didn't give up anything. Only one save for Parodi all game, so perfect. Then this is actually a cup game, which we'll get to later. This was a painful one because Phoenix Rift is bottom of the league, and they kept us to 0-0. Look at the goalkeeper there with a 9.5, 7 saves. Like not a crazy XG. I don't know what happened because if I look at ratings and stuff, we did rotate quite a bit. Like I'm not gonna lie, but it is a very very annoying. Because I want to see the rating offset. 52 to 56, 51 to 58, and then 54 to 61, which means my 61 rated offense against this 52 rated defense did not manage to score. Um, so I guess also in this, even though it's run on an engine, even though it's a game, it's still football and anything can happen. So this was a hurtful one, but not as painful as the game before that, which we lost against Boys in Bern. Um, Sheik, who probably is getting the golden boot because I believe he's the top scorer, 29 years of age. Because if we look at the ratings there, because I haven't really checked that yet. Yeah, he is higher rated in every department compared to us. So yeah, again annoying. Um, went 2-0 down. Eventually got one goal back thanks to Newman on, well, an attempted counter attack. And then from the free kick, I'm guessing. Vereke with the pass. Newman, bang. Also annoying that our best player Schmidt, he was suspended for this game. Um, which obviously didn't help. So that's a management error on my part. I don't know how much having him there would have helped, but it wouldn't have been. We would not have been worse off. That's one thing that's for damn sure. But yeah, drop points in 2 games in a row. Then we go to the cup. In the quarterfinals, we match up against Shizuoka MFC, which is an ice team. Compared on ratings, I mean they're much more well balanced than we are. Like my top guys are higher rated than his, but like as a team as a whole, they are, you know, they're better. I mean his lowest rated is 61, and that's with unfamiliar positions as well. So we might have gotten lucky because he prioritized the league. Maybe let's see how he does there actually. Yeah, because he is still in the playoff hunt there. So he probably prioritized the league, which was good for us. We did end up winning um, a game that was, well, very, very, very equal, I'd say. His keeper did save a whole lot, though. But goals from Gerard, who scored the winner on debut, because I believe this was his first game for us. And then Newman with 1 goal as well. So, yeah, Gerard was a crowd favorite, like, from the get go. Then we go to the semifinal, and there we run into Qatar Stars, who also play in ice. And unlike Shizuoka, he did not prioritize the league because, well, he's mid pack. So he did go full beams for the cup run, really. And with, I believe that's the food that's here. But yeah, also a very strong team. Um, Again, a pretty equal game. It did end 5-2, so they were just clinical when it came to finishing. 7 shots on target, scored 5. We also 7 shots on target. We only scored 2. While the goalkeepers have an equal rating. So unlucky and annoying, but that's where we stand in the cup, which is the semi-final, which brings us to the current situation, which is that we are 2 points behind Boys in Bern because Boys in Bern, they did drop points at some point, and I need to remember which game this was, but they did drop points, which is why we were up a bit. let's see, which game was this? Yeah, they lost against Citrus. Which was before we recorded last week's video, but that's why we were up. We were top of the table. That's what the situation was. But yeah, then they beat us, and we also dropped points against Phoenix Rift after that. So that kind of means that the title is not decided, but it's gonna be tough. Boys and Bern, they have a decent schedule. The only thing is that they are playing Fontana on the final match day. So I'm hoping that Fontana can do me a solid there, because if we just keep doing what we're doing now in these final, what is it, 3 games? Yep. Oh no, wait, we're playing Fontana. Fuck, I mixed that up. We're playing Fontana. Fontana played Boys and Bern yesterday, and they lost. So we just need Boys and Bern to slip up, really. If they do, we could be there to pick up the spoils in the shape of the title. If not, it's very likely going to be a second place, and I'm hearing mixed things. Because I thought that second place would mean like direct promotion, but I'm hearing that it would mean playing a playoff. So I am guessing that we are going to be going into the playoffs then if we do manage that. We did pretty much already secure that. Um, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Then added statistics, how everyone's doing right now. As you can see, also top scorers. Newman is third. Sheik is first. He has 3 players in the top 5 for goal scorers. They are crazy offensively. Passes, we have Bouwmeester in tied for second. Fontana still has a lot of players there. And then the goalkeepers, yeah, Parodi is still number 2 in the race for the Golden Glove. I mean, it would be nice to walk away with some silverware. Obviously, we're not going to be walking away with the cup. We only have a slight chance at the title. So maybe some individual awards will help us a little bit. I mean, we don't want to turn into Spurs here. We want a trophy cabinet that's not empty. So that's what we're going to be going for. With the cup run, we are looking at a very decent return in MFL anyway. So there's going to be a big expansion, most likely coming during the off season. Also, I see Bouwmeester is suspended. I already did the team for tonight. We are rotating in a few spots. Wijne comes in for Gerard. Funke plays for Bouwmeester, who is suspended, and the rest we're gonna keep. We're gonna keep it like this. I might rotate one more game, because then they will be rested for the playoffs. Where I cannot have them tired. If we do secure at least a playoff spot tonight, I will probably rotate the next game. We just need to win against, who are we playing again tonight? Citrus. So if we win against Citrus, we've secured the playoffs and I can rotate. But that's gonna be one for the next installment for next week's next week's video. Anyway, if you want me to like include some stuff in these videos, just let me know, because I'm just talking about some updates and how things are going. But just let me know how you want to see it and what you want me to change, and then I'll see if I can make that work. Thanks for watching, anyways, and as I said at the beginning, please do leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys, well, at least next week with a new MFL video, and usually somewhere before that with something else. So until then, see ya.